Yo, what's up, guys? It's James here from Bakasaki. So hard to say when you're trying to speak fast. Yo, what's up, guys? It's James here from Bakasaki City, and today the hype continues for Black Ops 4 Zombies. Like I said in my last video, I'll update you as soon as we have any more information on the cipher, and today is that day. We have that information, and I can't wait to start working out what it all means. So if you're excited to learn about what it all means, make sure you're showing me that by hitting that thumbs up button. And of course, guys, if you have any thoughts about what you think this could mean for our next game, make sure you let me know down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this. I spoke about my initial impressions of this in the last video, so if you missed that video, there'll be a link down in the description, and there'll also be an interactive card up on the screen now. Make sure you watch that video first, as I'll be referencing that as I go along. If you've seen my last video, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, Treyarch tweeted this image the other day, and since then the whole community's been working together to work out what this all means and what it could tell us about the upcoming game. I mean, obviously anything we find won't be 100% until the game comes out in October and everything starts to become a lot more clear. But I think what we got so far is, is a pretty good guess. Right, so we've been given this poster and the community was straight away able to work out what these symbols actually are. They are alchemy symbols. So we need to start reading up on alchemy, guys, as I think it's safe to say this will be the language that's going to be used in the next game, just like we had Apothecon and we had Keeper. Now, a massive thank you to everyone in the community who helped to work out what these symbols mean, and a special thank you to Mr. Ruffle Waffle's stream, who worked for 6 hours straight, I think it was, to get this. If you're a bit of a skeptic and want to see some proof on how we got to these translations, well, you can actually find these symbols in a book called Alchemical Processes by Annabel Bartlett that came out in 1656. In this, there's a table that shows our symbols with a number in the corner, which then corresponds to another table that will then tell you what the symbol means. The only problem we have is that this book is written in French, and some of the words don't quite translate to English properly. Let's quickly go through these translations. Starting from the top, we have an alkali salt, death, decompose, death again, but this time with outer line. I'll go back and talk about that in a minute. We have weak, as in period of time, not if somebody is physically weak. Saltpeter. Then we have yttrium. I really hope I'm saying that right. And then the next one, we have oxygen or empty earth. Now, this is the ones that we weren't too sure how to translate it. So it could mean this or it could be another. Then we have lithium or stone. Same as the last one. It could be either. Then again, we have alkali salt followed by death. Then we have iron or Sagittarius. Oil, sulfur, got azure. Then we have Aryan flower, which, as far as I know, this is another one that we weren't able to fully translate into English. Then we have antimony oxide, sulfur, Aryan flower again, oxygen, or empty earth. Then we have essence, again, another one we weren't able to fully translate. But doesn't stop there. We have even more symbols going around the guy's eye. We'll quickly run through those as well. So we have oil, salt, decompose, wheel of fire, which is another one wasn't able to translate. Oxygen again, death, alkali salt, decompose, death, yttrium, wheel of fire, Aryan flower. We have a new one, which is beryllium. You probably noticed that some of the symbols had a line to the left of them. Now, we aren't 100% sure on what these actually mean just yet, but here are some of the more popular theories in the community. When the line is shown next to the symbol, the translation is actually the opposite of the alchemical element. For example, if we have the symbol of death, but when we have the line next to it, does this now mean alive? Basically, that the roles of the element are being reversed. So now that we have all the symbols that are shown on the poster translated, or to what we think they translate to, what does this all mean? It's not like a normal cipher we would get from Treyarch that is a scrambled message and we have to crack it to work out a sentence. So this doesn't give us an answer straight away. Another theory about these symbols is that each symbol tells a small story. So maybe we aren't simply translating this, but we're actually meant to look into these stories in the order given on the poster. And then the symbols with the line are the reverse of the story? Does this then tell us a deeper story about what's going to be happening in the next game? Glitching Queen actually goes into some pretty good detail about this. So I recommend you watch that video she did on that to get a better idea of what I'm talking about. I'll put her link somewhere on screen. So for now, we can kind of say that one's kind of sold. We still don't know the full meaning behind it, but we can say we've translated it, we've somewhat solved what it means. But what else can we actually get from this image? The most obvious thing after that is the mask in the mysterious person's hand. Again, the community quickly pointed out this is very similar to King Baldwin IV's mask. Now, that's not Alec Baldwin's mask, but instead a king from Jerusalem from 1174 to 1185. He would wear this mask to hide his face as he suffered from leprosy.
Spare talent for an old ex-leper?
You can see from this image that his mask has a symbol on his forehead as well. It's very similar to the one we have in our poster. In our version of this, I assume he's not hiding his face because of leprosy, but he's actually hiding his zombie-like skin. I was actually looking at some Google images and I came across so many images that fit in so well with the Revelations ending. I'll show you a couple of these on screen now. So all of us thinking that this may be related isn't at all far-fetched. It just seemed to fit in so nicely. Now, if you want me to do a video explaining King Baldwin's story in more detail, then please let me know down in the comment section and I'll be sure to do so. Again, if I find out any more information about Black Ops 4 Zombies, I'll be sure to update you as soon as I can. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.